So we go from the battling series of etchiness of retardation of Keijo to now we actually go to manly man punching action of rugby. We're coming into the British sport of rugby, smashing your skulls into one another. We are talking about now on the fall 2016 anime list, All Out, which is something I was actually curious about. Now that we've had this big boom recently of sports series coming out, all thanks to like Kuroko and Haikyuu, series like that, it's time to get a few more other series out there, and this is the one I was actually interested in checking out for a while, mainly for the fact that it's a sport that I used to play in high school and really enjoy and even still keep up every now and then to this time. People don't know about like rugby and all that, like kind of the sport itself. It's pretty much like if you think about American football. The only difference is we ain't pussies, where we actually have to wear little armor and all that to tackle people, and we just wear our fucking chests. We use our bare bodies to slam into each other, although that causes more problems and more injuries, as we clearly saw in this episode. So our main character is this small little kind of dwarf guy named as Gion, who is like, I gotta say and all that, like I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of this trope in kind of the anime characters, where it's like I'm the small little spunky kid, where I'm like, but I'm, you know, even though I'm so small and all that, I can do it better than all the big guys can. Like, although I'm getting a little bit tired of the trope, I still did like this character. He was beating the shit out on bullies and all that right at the start of the episode. We also got to see this gentle giant guy known as Sumiyaki, I believe his name was, like, where he used to play rugby like back when he was a kid and all that, but he's hesitant to join in like high school one because during his time he ran someone down so hard, the fact that he just straight out either like dislocated his shoulder or straight out broke his arm. And like it was like, I gotta say, with voice acting wise and all that, when you heard that kid scream, I was like, Jesus, like that. You just hear him go, ah, like just ripping his like scream out. And it's like, you got to see some guy, like especially in this rugby group, who was just like this fucking beefcake of the man. Like I think his name was like Seki-san. Like my god, that guy looks like he crushes fucking can. Like when you see the trouble crushing cans in your hand, this guy looks like he can crush a dump truck by himself. He's fucking huge and massive, and I'm like, okay, generally don't want to fuck with him. Overall, I will say that the episode was kind of slow for the most part of that, and like I said, I am getting a little bit tired of the trope itself. I was actually having fun with the show for what it was and all that. It's definitely the first time I've actually seen something like this, because the only other time we've really had anything close to this sport is generally the iShield 21 about American football, which was many years ago. So I'm glad that like all different kinds of like sports are now getting kind of the love that they've kind of needed to for a while. But definitely, yeah, I would say if you've seen stuff like Haikyuu and if you've seen like other kind of sports shows, I think now is the time where it's like the oversaturation is real, so you might be feeling kind of the burn that I am at the moment. But if this is one of your few new sports series that you are seeing, and even still, I think still people are going to really enjoy this show. And actually, I want to keep up with it. I definitely want to like keep watching the episode, see if it goes places, because I definitely like so far the characters. I definitely like the fact that he was like, you know, hit me man and all that, I can take the blow and all that, and it's like, you know, and he's like, that hurt, and you see him like hit him like a dump truck, just comes in, smashes him down, and he's like, oh my god, I think I just killed this kid. And he's like, no, I'm fine, but Jesus Christ, it did hurt. Overall, that it was a fun show, and I definitely liked the opening as well, by being done by Tsugimi Switch. I thought that was a really fun opening, and really just gorgeous animation, like as well. I really do like the opening. It's just like beautifully animated, and I really am looking forward to a little bit more of the show. But like I said, like just the oversaturation of sports series. We have like 3 or 4 sports series going on right now in this season, and it's just like I'm kind of getting a little bit too much. It's too much for me now, and I'm like, although I definitely want to keep up with this one, because this one is a sport that I care about back when I was like a kid. I really do want to see more of this. But that is all for me, everyone. So the final score for this one, like, definitely would recommend like that. I'm gonna give this a 7.5 out of 10. Definitely did enjoy it. Definitely tried some old ground, but I do think the fact that it's being animated by Madhouse is definitely going to give it an advantage on that. They are known for having their gorgeous animation, so I think when we actually get into the proper matches, we are going to actually see some really gorgeous, stunning stuff, and I am looking forward to like that show really stepping up this game on that. But so far, first episode impression, I was feeling like a little burnout. Like it was like I'm kind of seeing these like tropes of characters a little bit too much now. But I do think it kind of held up with Gion. I do think I do like that he was standing up, and that like Icho Azumi, like, you know, like just finding out like when he's just like straight up like murked that kid when he was in middle school, and it's just like, yeah, he's a little bit shy and all that. But I am looking forward to like what they're gonna be doing later on and all that. But that's all from me. So at the end of the day, the only opinion that matters at the end is your opinion. But that is all from me. Thank you as always, and I'll see you guys though in a bit.